Good evening, I'm Andrea Anderson. Brian is away from the desk tonight. The Charter Revision Commission in Sioux Falls hosting a meeting tonight. On the agenda was a discussion of the salary of elected officials. Parker Brown was at that meeting and brings us our top story tonight. Parker, good evening.
Good evening, Andrea. Charter Revision Commission member Carl Zylstra made a formal recommendation in an early October meeting, and Zylstra used language from other city governments like Omaha to propose an amendment to the chamber that would make city council responsible for setting pay for elected officials.
Thank you, Madam Chair. To me, that just illustrates the problem.
Compensation for elected officials has been an ongoing topic of discussion, with a measure to increase pay voted down by Sioux Falls residents in a recent election.
The issue of compensation keeps coming up. That helped me understand, looking at it from a structural point of view, there must be a flaw in the way the Charter addresses these issues.
Tonight, two recommendations were brought to a vote by the commission. The proposal brought by Zylstra took out dollar amounts from the charter and left compensation up to the city council to review or change.
City government is way more complex than it was then, has way more employees, has way bigger budgets, and yet we're compensating the council and the mayor exactly the same as we did then, only as adjusted for inflation.
Opponents are worried about the council using this power to give themselves raises and express concern of public disapproval. David Zakaitis brought forward a proposal that lowered the mayor's pay and raised council member pay, while keeping the same process for who changes pay: the citizens.
I get the feeling that city council members themselves are grossly underpaid for their responsibility and their time commitment. And the mayor's probably a little overpaid in comparison with other elected leaders from other areas. We can have better representative government and more fair compensation.
Both recommendations were brought to a vote and rejected. Zakaitis's was shot down by a 4-0 vote, and Zylstra's was rejected in a split vote. Proposals needed all 4 votes to move on to the public election in April. The rejection leaves the discussion at square one.
We could do that forever, keep changing it, up, down, sideways, whatever, freezing it, all of those things, as long as the voters have to approve by ballot any change. It's going to be a very complex situation that we're always going to be getting stuck in.
And all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
The commission goes through the charter thoroughly every other year, so the next time they'll go over the charter is in 2025. Zylstra is sure that some form of a proposal about compensation will come up again. Andrea?
All right, Parker, thank you.